Drake, Rick Ross, Sydney Christine, Curry, Esoteric, Money in the Okay, so the main melody. To create this sound, I layered a bunch of preset synths. I'm going to start with the old Vox here, regular Harmor preset with the effects turned off, together with the angelic whistle. Also just turn the effects off. It's a citrus preset, and put them in the same mixer channel with a little bit of reverb and the EQ you see here. They're also in a group instead of going directly to the master, where I put a flanger on them with the Bad Leslie preset, which just kind of gives them that gives the notes that swirly sound, and another EQ that just takes out some of the lows to brighten up everything that's in the group. That's what it sounds like so far. Then I've also got this organ sound. I didn't do anything to except pitch it up 2 octaves. And it's also going to the group to make it swirly instead of just that direct signal. Here's the group EQ. And then I've got this glass synth with the effects turned off. It's in its own channel with a low pass filter. Here's what it sounds like so far with everything. And then just to add a little spice, I added the trumpet citrus preset. Didn't do anything, left the effects on. Made it just a reverberated signal. Took out the dry. And then used the following EQ. And then just one more EQ to take out some of the brightness and make it sound a little darker. And here's the whole synth. That's it. Alright, so this little background melody that usually happens with the main synth is just a sine wave by itself in the 3OS oscillator, with a little bit of attack, brief hold, bit of decay, and some release. You could just copy the parameters I have here. Pretty basic. Alright, that 10 suspense chord. I just used the organ citrus preset together with the old Vox Harmor preset, effects turned off, together in a mixer channel with the EQ region you see here. And another EQ just to take out some of the highs and make it sound darker. And then this melody, which is the same as the sine thing I just showed a second ago, on top with the region you see here. And the chord, by the way, itself is just notes from the main melody put together. And this is how it sounds when it's all together. Alright, the 808s. Pretty simple. There's actually only 2 different patterns in this song for the 808. I start with the Harmor Fatal Fate preset. If you don't want to do all this, the preset that I've created is going to be in the zip file in the description. And as you saw, I just take off that volume spike, and then next I basically normalize the pitch because it starts really high to create this like plosive sound to mimic a kick drum. And then it also deviates by 300 cents at the end. I just delete those points. And then I go in and I put the starting pitch right back at 0 cents. Awesome. Next, I put it in a mixer channel. I add some Fruity Fast distortion, type A, with the parameters that you see here. And then I just EQ out everything above 200 Hertz. So that's really just bass. And here it is with the drums. And I also want to show the second pattern. The way you create that weird little wobbly sound that happens at the start of the second part is you have the kick happen before the bass. That's it. Now the drums. Okay, so to make the kick, I just used a bump kick and a 707 kick layered together in a channel with the highs cut out because the bump kick sample has a little plosive in the highs, unfortunately. 808 clap, pitch slightly up with a high pass filter. 808 hat, pitch slightly down, no effects. And 808 open hat, pitch slightly down. The EQ region that you see on the screen now. And 808 snare, pitch slightly down. I think no effects. The drums switch up a lot in this pretty minimalist beat. I'm not going to show all the patterns, but they're in the FLP in the description. Alright, there are a couple of fills that happen only once in the song that I'm going to show really quickly how I recreated them. So here, it's just the tension group. Being automated to go quiet and come back on for a second, just like in the real song. And then over here, I've got some sine wave slide notes and an oscillator. To create that sort of deck off sound. And yeah, just a couple of slide notes in the 3S oscillator with all signs turned on, and the EQ you see here. And that's it. Alright, now for the full thing. Enjoy.